I would like to give you some tips, travel tips for on a motorcycle. I've been now from Switzerland over to Italy, to Greece, to Turkey, back to Greece, Balkans, and I would like to give you some travel tips which I had on my way. So I give you 10 good tips for traveling the Balkans. First, regarding the setup of the motorbike. Now, as you can see, it looks quite a lot, but to be honest, it's not. First of all, here in the side case of Touratech, there's nothing in it. So I have two of them on this side, on the other side, there's nothing in it. Where do I use it for? Mostly for when I'm on my way, having some snacks, some small things, or easy things which I should pack quite easily. So um, it's up in here. In this bigger travel bag, what's in it? There's my jacket, there are shoes, there's a little chair in it, and some flip-flops. That's everything. So it's very light. Top case. What's in the top case? It's nothing. There's nothing in it. I would try to put the weight as much in the panniers, so there's nothing in it. Where do I use it for? For when I want to do a hike, so I can put my helmet in it and my gloves, so I can lock it, and so it's out of sight and it's a little bit safe. So, but there's nothing in it. In this bag here, on a tank, what's in it? It's my camera is there, my passport, my purse, sunglasses, easy things what I need right away. This side is my raincoat is in there, and on the other side I have the same bag. What's in it? Two water bottles. So in this right pannier, there's my camera equipment. So it's cameras, my laptop, power bank, everything what has to do with electronics in this side. And on the other side, there's my clothing, and that's it. So it looks quite a lot, but it isn't. Just one for the clothing, one for the electronics, some stuff in here, and that's basically it. So I try to really travel light. And as you can see, probably from my video from last year, I've been up with my son over to Scandinavia. We had a tent and some sleeping bags with me, so we had some more stuff with us, and of course it was a little bit bigger than what I have now. But because traveling in the Balkans and Greece, Turkey, it's actually pretty cheap, so I skipped that and I left my tent, sleeping bag, and all the other camping stuff. I left it at home. So for this trip, it took me a few weeks. I just like to travel light, and that's it. Border crossings. If you want to travel Turkey, Greece, and the Balkan countries, you need four things. Make sure you take your passport with you. Make sure you have your driver's license. Now, what I did is I also, beside my regular driver's license, I took my international driver's license with me. Then you need your registration papers for your motorbike. Make sure you have those with you. And fourth of all, you need to show what they called the green card. Now, the green card is not a green card anymore, it's just a white card, but it's the international motor insurance card. So if you bring those four with you, you're fine at any borders which you want to travel there. Now, beside the papers and registration form you need, I see a lot of on social media, they complaining about the waiting time in different kind of borders. Now, the borders I visit, I didn't have a problem at all, to be honest. Everything was fine, no stress. I think the longest I waited was about, I think, 20 minutes. So just take it easy, go with the flow, no stress. Remember, you're on a holiday, so if you come there and you come at the border, just give him a big smile, happy face, give him a big smile, and say, I'm looking forward to visit your country, and make sure you show the forced papers. Actually, I only needed to show all papers only in the border between Greece and Turkey and between Macedonia and Kosovo. There, which I was only showing all papers. In the other countries, it was fine. Just showing your passport and your registration form of your motorbike. So you're going to be fine. So just take it easy. Money. Now, if you travel the Balkans, you have to make sure that you also have some cash money with you. So this cash money could be the local currency, or euros, or even when you're from the States, even dollars. Because in a lot of places you will find that at gas stations they don't always take your Visa card. That's one. And if you, in some places, especially the smaller places, you will find that a lot of those places, the ATM or the cash money machine even doesn't work. So just make sure you have some extra local currency or euros with you, and you're gonna be fine. For me, I came one time at the gas station. They didn't took my Visa card, and I was more than happy that I had a little extra a can with me with 3 liter of gas, which I could put in my tank, so I could go to the next little bit bigger village where they had this possibility to pay with Visa. Navigation. Now, for the navigation, I always have with me a regular map of the country. Well, with this regular map, I have in the evening a nice overview. I have my dinner, I have a bottle of beer or a drink with me, I have a look on the map, and I see a little bit which direction I want to go. So I have just a regular map with me. Then I have on my BMW, I have the BMW Navigator 6 from Garmin. Yes, I was not so very happy with this navigation system. I think it could be better. I think there are better navigation systems out there, but if you don't go deep in the bush or just go in the outback or difficult roads off-road, you're gonna be okay with the Garmin. Um, as a backup, I just had my cell phone with me, which was Google Maps on it, and I found out Google Maps is a little bit more precise as the Navigator 6 of Garmin. So what I did in advance, put all the maps offline on my cell phone. So it was a great help. And actually, I did a lot of navigation with the Google Maps. So perhaps a good tip for you. If you have an other navigation system where you're very happy with it, just put it in the comments below so other people can see your tip and can also make use of your comments of your tips that you have. So you can place it down below. Booking a hotel. Now, it makes, of course, a big difference if you travel alone or perhaps the two or in a group. Now, for me, because I mostly travel alone, I don't like to book all hotels in advance that I know on Monday here, on Tuesday there, Wednesday there. I don't do that. It's too much stress because you never know what's going to happen on your way. Perhaps you find a nice spot or you meet interesting people or whatever. Everything can happen. And if you're on a certain deadline, it's too stressful for me. So what I mostly do is I visit a nice place when I think, oh, it's nice here. What I do, I go on booking.com. I may have a look on there, gonna look if it's a fair price, if they have some good reference from other people who perhaps visit this hotel as well, and then I do my booking. Cameras. Now, in the early days, I had a lot of stuff with me actually. I had a big camera with big tele lenses, small lenses, and so on. I had even a drone with me. Perhaps you saw it from one of my videos where I or where I traveled with my brother, Holland, where we did some drone footage. Now, I love the drone footage, it's great. But for me, it had a few disadvantages. First of all, of course, it takes some place in your panniers. That's first of all. And also, what I didn't like, for me, it took a lot of time to do the setup. So, setting up, flying with the drone, going back, do this, put everything back in the panniers, and so on and so on. So, I was a lot of time I took with my video, with my cameras, with my drone. So it took me a lot of time of my riding time. And I think the riding time I have is also very precious. So what I did, I didn't took my drone with me. I didn't took my big camera with me. So what I did was, first of all, my GoPro, which I actually always have it with me. Then I have my regular camera with me, which which I'm actually filming now. Then what I have new with me is a gimbal. Well, the advantage of a gimbal is that you can have steady images. So instead of you go with your camera like this, which is not very nice if you do a presentation, with the gimbal it's nice and smooth, so would make the footage much better. What I have new with me is what they call the Insta 360 X3. I'm very happy with it. It was the first time I took it with me on my trips. I can put it on a big selfie stick, put it everywhere on my motorbike. I was very happy with it. Also, the making the footage and the editing of the film is very simple, not that difficult. You can make very nice footage, so around your bike, above, and whatever. So I really do like that. So I only have those 3, 4 things, items with me, which saves me a lot of weight, saves me a lot of space in my panniers, and it saves me a lot of riding time. And for me is the setup which I'm gonna do also for my next trip. Roads. Now, if you riding the roads in Holland, Belgium, France, Germany, England, um, it's a little bit different. If you're riding, especially the roads in the Balkan countries, you can expect actually you can expect anything on your way. You can expect donkeys, horses, cows, goats, sheep. You can expect a farmer with horse and wagon. You can expect grandma and grandpa walking in the middle of the road. You can find very big potholes as big as your swimming pool, if you do have a swimming pool, big as your swimming pool. You can find rocks on the road. You can find turtles on the road. You can actually find anything on the road. So I think for your riding, just be aware that behind every corner you can inspect everything. So which just make it very interesting and part of also very funny. So, but you can expect anything on the road. So just ride easy, and you're gonna be safe. Safety. Now, I sometimes I see, oh, that's a dangerous country, and the people are not nice there, and oh, they're also in a fight, and it's a criminal country. Well, I've been to Turkey, Greece, and the Balkans, and I tell you, I only met nice people. So uh, don't be afraid to visit other countries. I tell you, the most people I met everywhere around the world actually were nice people. They liked to get to know you. I came to gas stations or to small villages. People come up to you. They ask you where you're coming from, where you're going, even when it's with hand and feet, because yes, my Albanian is not that good or my Greek is not that well. So, but they love to talk to you, and they're very, very nice people. They're always willing to help you because you're in the country as a tourist. I think you probably would do the same thing when you meet other people and you see they need a hand. You probably would do exactly the same. So don't worry about that. So people are very nice. Now, what I always do, just a little precaution, I always have a top with me, which I place over my motorbike. Now, this has a little bit advantage. So, when it's raining, like you see now on this video, when it's raining, it's good that your motorbike stays a little bit dry. It's good against hot sun, but also when you visit the big city and you put a stop over your motorbike, then it's a little precautious because the people don't see your big adventure or big travel bike, and don't people don't get nervous or sit on it or have with their hands on it. So it's a little precautions way. So I always take the thought with me. Perhaps also an idea for you. So if you travel this country, go with an open mind. Don't be afraid. People are very nice. They're very willing to help you. And I had a blast. And uh, go and see those countries. Very lovely people. Be flexible. Now, in my planning, I was planning to go over from Italy to Greece to Turkey, and from Turkey over to Kos. Then from Kos, Antalya, then Cappadocian. Perhaps you know this place from Cappadocia where they set up the balloons. From Cappadocian over to the Black Sea, Istanbul, and then slowly heading back to Switzerland. But because I have the first 1.5 week a lot of rain, and I was looking on the weather forecast of Cappadocia, and they said it was only want to be rain, thunderstorms, and a lot of wind. So, which is not very typical actually for Turkey in this summertime. But I thought by myself, okay, when you have this weather forecast, it's not fun to ride 700 kilometers just again through the rain, just in hope that they're gonna set up the balloons. And yeah, well, so I thought just be flexible, don't be like hard-headed. So what I did, went back to the northwest part of Turkey. I did some riding over there. Then Greece, Metsovo, where I did the national park, which I also didn't plan, but it's a very nice place to go to. The national parks in the north of Greece. Then what I also didn't plan was the coast of Albania. Very lovely, really can recommend it. So I visited some places which I didn't plan in advance, but because I just want to be flexible, I found those places, and they're very lovely too. So if you're on a trip, you should also be flexible and adjust to circumstances, what's just going on. So that would be a very nice tip. Just be flexible. Finally, places to go. Now, where I did post some images on my Facebook and my Instagram account, some people ask me, which is the nicest place where you can suggest to go to? It's a very difficult question, guys. I always think when the weather is nice, I think everywhere in the world it's nice. When it's raining and thunderstorms, I think a lot of places are less nice. But what I really can recommend in Turkey, I liked the road which is called the D400. It's a coast ride down to Kos. Very nice road. I can recommend that. Then, like I mentioned before in the video, the northern part of Greece, the national parks, beautiful, beautiful. Then I was very surprised by the coast of Albania, starting a little place called Ksamil. Very nice little place. I really recommend to stay there at least 2-3 days. Then the coastline, Albania up north. Um, Macedonia, I visited the place Ohrid. Very nice place, very touristical, but it's nice. And of course, Montenegro. Montenegro, you can't go wrong. Just go there. Very, 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 very nice. Bikers paradise, I say. Special Dormitor National Park. Just go there, guys. Very nice. Then Croatia, very nice. Especially the coastline of Albania, especially the coastline Croatia. I put down in the comments, I can't remember the name actually, but very nice. I put it down here that you see which road it is. Very nice coast road. Then northern Italy, the Dolomiten, or how you say it in English, Dolomites. Dolomiten, very nice, but I had a lot of rain out there. And of course, if you ride in North Italy into Switzerland, Switzerland, well, very, very nice. You can't go wrong in Switzerland as well. So, a lot of nice places. Like I said, it doesn't matter, guys. Sit on your bike, ride, and just enjoy. So, yeah. So I hope you guys you like my tips. If you of course have some other tips, just put it in the comments below, so other people can look into your comments, your recommendations. So that would be very nice. Now, if you like the tips and you like my channel, of course, it's very nice if you visit me again on this channel. You can click on the little notice bell, and well, you know how it works. So I hope you guys, if you're gonna travel the Balkans, Turkey and Greece, just enjoy. Don't worry about the people, they're gonna be fine. Just enjoy it, be happy and have a good time and ride safe. Thank you.